Reese, what it is, what it do on this Monday? What's up with you?
What's up, Double P? Double P, what's up?
Hey, that song can't be duplicated. I've been in the lab trying to get it, but the sauce and the ingredients just ain't come out right. But boy, when I get it, I be in that background, boy. Hey, you know that old school song? It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
Right, exactly.
Oh, that's a classic. One for the age.
All right, man. We got some good stuff going on today. It's crazy, all this stuff we got going. And
hype it up. Reese Will in the room. Double PP on the line. Whenever y'all get in here, appreciate you. Dollar Bills, what's up? What's up? It's been a minute. Hey, remind us where you watching from. Dollar Bills, let us know. It ain't been a minute for us now. We've been in here. This is the 4th week going strong now. This 4th week going strong.
The YouTube streets.
We've been giving you the live OTA highlights. Now we're going to have, if all goes well, we're going to have the live mandatory camp highlight.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot of updates, y'all. We got a lot of updates. Stuff to show y'all that y'all going to trip on.
Oh, that's the brother from Japan, Okinawa. Okay. It has been a minute. It has been a minute. Hey, Dollar Bills, I was stationed over in Japan twice. Once in the Marine Corps and once in the Army. I was over in Okinawa on Torii Station and then Camp Zama up there on mainland. I remember the brother from Japan. It's been a minute. You're right. I'm glad you caught us.
Yeah, Double P been telling me a bunch about that overseas Army life.
Marine life, Philippine life, Angeles City. Selma, what it is, what it do. Reese, I keep forgetting to download that VIP clip with Selma and G. Bush. I'm going to show it on one of our live shows, man. But Selma was sharp, boy.
Oh,
on the red carpet at the Rolex. He was on the red carpet with G. Bush. There's a reason why I call Selma VIP.
He was clean. What's up, Selmo, man? Selmo Fudd in the house. Dollar Bill. Appreciate everybody coming in. So we got a lot of stuff to get to. And let's get to.
And just so everybody know why we about to load up is tomorrow's the first day of the mandatory mini camp up there. Listening to ESPN Cleveland. Tony Grossi said that practice won't start till 1:30 tomorrow. So that actually worked out pretty good for me anyway. So if all goes well, we'll be doing live highlights around that time, giving y'all the real feed on the ground training mini camp.
So look for that, you guys. Look for that, So we got on 92.3 The Fan this morning talking about the QB battle. And it was some interesting things that they said. And let me know what you guys think about this.
This time around, it's like, all right, let's see if Shedeur has a chance to take over this job. I get more excited if Shedeur has a chance to take over the job because I think it's way more fun talking about Shedeur than it is the other guy. If I don't think the team's going to do that incredibly well this year. So I'm rooting for Shedeur to win the job.
Now, I still said I think what would actually be more ideal for Shedeur, ironically, would be starting the season off the bench, watching Watson most likely fail, and then coming in while the offensive line has a chance to gel. Brand new offensive line, and those weapons they're rookies on week one. But in the NFL, when guys are good, like that rookie label gets shed pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And then by like week 5, it's like, oh yeah, no, they're good. Like this kid's good. This guy knows exactly what he's doing.
One key point I want to bring up there, and I didn't catch it the first 2 times I listened to this, as Lama actually said something that made sense. And Granted, I want to see Shedeur Sanders start from the first game all the way to the last game. But, me and you've been talking off,
right
on the sidebar, and I've been saying how it's going to take a couple of games for the offensive line to gel to be one cohesive unit. So Lyman's saying that it may be better for Shedeur to come off the bench because it'll allow the offensive line to gel. What do you think about that, Reese?
I think that Shedeur should start first game. And I'm not just saying that to say it. I think he should start first game. These guys are veterans on this line. If Fano plays and they're battling DeJuan Jones, we don't even know if Fano. I mean, I know he's a number 1 pick. I mean, first round pick and our first pick, but he's battling DeJuan Jones, and so he's basically the only rookie on the line. So
it's still up in the air for Brazelton, the center out of Alabama. He may beat out the who's y'all. I'm having a brain fog. Who's supposed to be the starting center for the Browns? Is it Jenkins?
Elton Jenkins. Yep, Elton Jenkins. So right now they got him penciled in as DeJuan Jones is penciled in at left tackle. Elton Jenkins is penciled in at center, and Zion Johnson is at left guard. Zach Zenter, right guard. Titus Howard, right tackle, and Harold Fannin Jr. the tight end. But so to me, these are veterans. In my eyes, now Fano, if he, that may be the reason why they may not, do something like that. But I look at it as a veteran. Some veterans, of course they haven't meshed together, but with this youth movement, I don't want Deshaun in there at all. But I understand both sides. But my personal opinion, I would rather Shedeur start off the season and get his growing pains and just continue to grow through the whole. Because last year, man, that coming in afterwards, I did not like that. But go ahead.
No, you good. You can let the
okay.
So we're going to listen to Thelma and Louise on 92.3. Oh, that rhyme.
Right. So here we go. It was a couple of points I wanted to go with this, but
we're all in this together.
And so that's why I thought, ironically, as heated as this is between fans, media, and maybe the players, maybe coming off the bench and allowing things. It's not like last year where Shedeur started as the 4th stringer. And then they got rid of I can't even remember his name. They got rid of
Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, Kenny Pickett.
So Joe got banged up.
So now he's the 3rd, and he's not really preparing.
I should say.
3rd, you could say, hey, you should always be preparing to start. But the reality is, if you're 3rd string, you're not preparing to start. You're mentally not. You can't.
Well, what if you're 4th string? What are you preparing to do?
Right.
So that makes
prepare to say goodbye to Kenny Pickett.
That makes it even more difficult there.
Hey, can we pause? Can we pause?
We talked about that earlier. Go ahead.
Yeah, but 3rd string, 4th string. But how about not getting no reps at all with the 1s or the 2s? How can you say he was being developed last year? That was not in the plan for Mr. KS.
Right.
That was not in the plan. He was supposed to be red-shirted, and Barry made a way. He parted the Red Sea up there in Berea, made a way for Shedeur.
But check this out. Lima has been hating on Shedeur 24/7 for the past year and a half.
The Sanders family, period.
Right. So that's a mission of guilt right there. That's a mission of guilt. Let me just run that 5 seconds back. Just pay attention to that.
I see your snaps.
Kenny Pickett. And so
then
now
Joe got banged up.
So now he's the 3rd. And he's not really preparing.
I should say.
3rd, you could say, hey, you should always be preparing to start. But the reality is, if you're 3rd string, you're not preparing to start.
Okay, so there you go. You're not preparing to start. So Shedeur was 4th string, throwing, to the equipment manager, throwing the trash cans. And so when he jumped in there, he didn't have any of those perks at all. So now, but did a lot of people give him grace? Everybody was jumping all over him immediately as soon as he came in. See, you guys see. So that's what that point there.
But they still spin that negative narrative with the Jason Lloyds, he's the worst quarterback in NFL history.
What's up, Big Snap?
I have something to dispute that when we get to it. Like we got some receipts here, straight up facts on that. But it's crazy, they don't want to touch on he was never developed, properly, and they don't want to use that as facts of some of the poor play and some of the decision. He was learning on the fly. That's like never driving in a car. You steal your parents' keys, you steal the car, and you're learning when you're on the road.
But check this out, Double P. So I see it, but I don't see it because I'm in it. You see what I'm saying? My mindset, I'm in it. I'm in the fog. Y'all on the outside looking in. So y'all mindset is different than us, because people say, y'all listening to the media, and I knew they was corrupt and messed up, but I don't see everything. Y'all see it because y'all brand new to it. And y'all like, ooh, this is effed up. This is jacked up. This is jacked up. So I don't see it because I'm in the mix. So this next point is gonna tell you the mindset of Cleveland media. And I started understanding it when I started listening to the people like Big Snacks and Simply Ball and all these cats. And I started listening to you, and you like, Reese, that's effed up. And I'm like,
it's toxic. That's what I said before.
And I'm thinking, is it like that anywhere else? And y'all like, hell
no.
No. Check this out. Here,
toxic.
Here we go. Right here. Peep this, you guys. Now I know this is just a little sly on how they think.
So, but does it make people feel better that there's a neck and neck race? Because if you just think that both guys are bad, there's nothing I can do for you.
Well, if you think both guys are bad and they're neck and neck, then you're thinking about next year's class or Brendan Sorsby.
Because I think there's two different. Well, there's two different things. You can look to next year's class or Brendan Sorsby, or you think that both are terrible. That's it. There's two sides to that, and I think the other side of it is that you do think that maybe one of these guys can be gold for you, and you can possibly get something out of these guys. I would think this way. With the move that they just made, I know that they got Verse back. It does tell me that they don't think that they have very much in the position, because if they did, they'd just hold on to who they have. They didn't do that, because you don't get worse and still try to get better. It's not how that's going to go. So you're still worse than where you were. No disrespect to Jared Verse. You're still a worse football team then. But if you had him playing, it just comes down to, who do you like talking about more? Do you like talking about Deshaun Watson more? Do you like talking about Shedeur Sanders more? And I know a lot of people just tap out and go, hey, man, I just want to win. I just want to win. All right, well, I can't guarantee the greatest chance with either quarterback.
Yeah, you want to talk about a guy that you think. So
who do I like more? Who do I like to personally talk about more as a Browns fan?
You want to talk about a youngster that you think can be here, 5 years from now. And right now, I think if you were to poll the audience and Browns fans, they would probably be thinking that guy is not on the roster right now.
No, you're.
Hey, can you pause that? Can you
see that? That's why I wanted him to say that.
Go ahead, Reese.
No, go ahead.
I try to not allow these two, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, Low and Hardy, to get under my skin. But Lama knows how to strike a nerve. And they always want to say, just the mindset in Cleveland, period. The quarterback next year. But hold on, Reese, I think this is can you pull up that one slide I dropped in here? Better odds. Can you pull this up? I ain't even got to wait for grocery. They want to say the quarterback next year. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. We got all these people coming out of the 2027 draft, if they come out. Not one of these quarterbacks that they're dreaming on, smoking on a pipe dream on, clicking their heels on, not one of them is better than Shedeur Sanders at all.
Look at it, y'all.
Look at the breakdown. Now, one of these quarterbacks is better than Shedeur, but we got the Jason Lloyds come on here and say that Shedeur Sanders is the worst quarterback that ever played in NFL history. The quarterbacks in 2026, the quarterbacks in 2027, none of their stats have been better across the board than Shedeur.
Senior year, right here, senior year, and junior year, all of them. His stats is way better than those. Senior year, 4,134, 37 TDs. Anyone even look at this? Arch Manning, not as good. Dante Moore, not as good. Julian, I can't say it. But all these guys, man, CJ Carr, all these guys, man. That's
Julian saying.
Okay. Yeah. It's small on my screen, but all these guys are not as good with those stats. That's a hell of a stat right there. That's
not a one.
Not a one.
But yet they want the quarterback that was in 2026. They want the quarterback that's coming out in 2027. And they want to just heard Lyman say the Browns don't think they had their quarterback. If you analytics, and I ain't even in the analytics, that shows that Shedeur is him.
Right, exactly. Both of them. So you can't get better than him. So you might as well go ahead and do what you need to do with Shedeur and let him play and see what you got. Because this is better than anything coming out. Way better. Now, so we're gonna flip it to the
you're so
okay. So anyway, so we talking about Grossi, and they had some updates and stuff on the injuries. Bring that up. And just so,
I think,
so we'll know.
It's going too fast. It's going way too fast.
Fine. Speaking of the injuries, is there a name or two that you're really focused on to get an update on, like Harold Fannin? Okay.
Yeah. And he hasn't been there standing on crutches or anything.
Yeah.
But he hasn't. The last 2 Wednesdays, we haven't seen him or Dylan Sampson work out.
And it looks like Quinshon Judkins is good to go.
Oh, he looks great.
Boy, the Browns really got a break. Because when that injury happened, I was worried that this was Nick Chubb all over again.
2 injuries on one leg.
And it just so happened that he broke parts of his leg that heal relatively quickly, and he kind of looks like he's going to be ready to go for training camp. Tony, the Browns do Dylan Gabriel wrong with this whole number fiasco?
Yeah, I'm going to say yeah. I'm going to say yes. If that happened to another quarterback, man, people would be howling in protest.
You're so right.
They're trying to figure out now what number they can give him. They may be. You heard the report that they're petitioning the NFL for some help on this.
Yeah, okay. And number 6 might be the number, right?
JOK's number. Yeah, who is technically still on the roster. Yeah.
So, go ahead. But you got anything to say on that?
I think to smooth this out, it doesn't look like JOK is even coming back this particular season. What I said before we got on here live, I said, go ahead. JOK should give the okay. JOK should give the okay to give Dylan Gabriel that number because there's a high percentage that JOK is going to be able to get his number back anyway because Dylan Gabriel, there's a possibility that he may not even be on the roster this year, let alone next year.
It's been a big stink around. We've seen some, some other videos on, some people talking about it. But as far as like, that's a sticky situation with him coming in, and he's wearing the number 8 already. First day he got it on and everything, and both of them had it on. We know this is just practice or whatever. But the thing about it, what was a topic that I thought was interesting. Do Verse just take do we just take it, or do we paying for it? What's your opinion on that? Do we just snatch the jersey off of him, or do we
Not my take on it is Jimmy Haslam already didn't have to Verse ain't had Verse already was told 8's gonna be your number. Don't worry about it. Jimmy Haslam and Barry said, right. Oh, that's not an issue. Don't concern yourself with that.
So do you give Dylan Gabriel anything? 8 cents, 800,
no,
8,000,
some monopoly money.
No, it's
you know what? I will say this. I don't have nothing against Dylan Gabriel, but it's some. Hey, karma is a mall fault.
Hey,
karma's a mall fault.
Check it out though. In the NFL world, NFL players, this is tradition.
Okay, hey, traditions get broken, right? Hey, don't traditions get broken?
This is tradition.
Hey, do generational curses get broke?
Let me just show you
Matter
this.
of fact, Verse probably came into camp, and they was, Dylan was probably looking up, and Verse is like, "Where you at? Where you at?" and couldn't see him. The plane. What do you mean, man? That's my number 8.
I'm gonna bring this up.
Oh my goodness! I think I know what this is. Reese?
No, I'm not bringing. I'm not.
I thought you was bringing that one up from last time.
No.
You got a new one?
I put the wrong one, man.
Hey, y'all in the chat, what do y'all think? Do you think that Dylan Gabriel should be compensated for his number 8 that he had? Or do you think Haslam should I don't think Reese should pay him for the jersey. I think Haslam, the owner, should cut a side check.
So people
give some money under the table for that jersey.
Now TJ Hufmanzada and Acho had a Acho.
I disagree with that.
Really?
Yeah. Just out of respect, I'm a man. Like,
oh, brother.
Jared Verse should not want that to take place. Just like, could he take the number? Yeah.
He should.
Could he get the number without paying? Yeah. That's just not cool. That's Dylan Gabriel number. That's just how it works.
Okay.
Yes,
Dylan Gabriel's number?
Yeah, if you want Jared Verse to have his number, just cut me right now.
Time out.
Just cut me right now.
Time out. Over a number, TJ?
It's a respect thing. He's on the team.
Okay.
It don't matter if he's playing or not.
It doesn't matter.
No, it does not. It does not matter. You know how many guys have given up numbers that don't play and they gonna get 50K, 25,000? They getting something.
Not third stringers.
It don't matter who they are.
Let me ask
Jordan
you,
get his
Dylan Gabriel wore 5 last year. He's just now wearing 8.
It's a good point. So
they're not,
no Nike jerseys are printed.
Also,
no, it ain't about Nike jerseys being printed.
Yeah.
It's I chose a number that somebody now wants. It's always worked that way. You don't just come take somebody. It's all why? Because we traded for it's always worked that way. They've never just taken a number from somebody.
Man, look at Arch.
Hey, you know what? My man here on Speakeasy, I'm so glad Yogi the Beard got that mop on top of his haircut.
Get his haircut.
Yeah, he looked good with that haircut. He looked good.
Hey, but you got to give him something, man. You can't just
all right, Haslam took care of it. You know what he probably said? Appreciate your time while you're here.
You know, I joke a lot because it is what it is. The tails have flipped, and we was on the other side last year, and we was, trying to figure out what's going on here. Now it flipped all the way to where battling for the starting job, and that was a bad position to be in. But
hey, can you got some good comments in the chat, Reese? Can you read on some of them?
Okay, here we go.
Hey, but business is business. Don't take it personal. Take the bitter with the sweet.
Okay. Dollar Bill says, versus number 8, period. Dollar Bill said, period. That's it. Nothing else to talk about. Willie, what's up, Willie? Willie Mandingo, what's up? What's up? Nope. Don't give him nothing. Don't give him Nathan. Don't give him Nathan. And what does that say? Gail Billups 6508. That's why their mindset is anybody but Shador. Yep, correct. And the mindset down here, and when you in it down here, you see it. But man, you guys bring it all the way out, man. I see all these people bringing it out, and I'm like, because I told Simply Ball dropping to us when we was talking. I said, man, you guys find the nuggets. You find the nuggets. I'm like,
hey, what I tell you, Reese? Cleveland Brown Media, the gift that keeps on giving.
Hey, I'll be dancing around the nugget.
Hey, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Dollar Bill said he give him 8 cents.
Dollar Bill said DG will be traded.
You know what, Selmo? Because of this is my thought on this, y'all. I definitely need y'all to chime in on the comments. I really feel with the unknown certainty of how long Deshaun Watson will be able to stay healthy, I think that works in the favor of Dylan Gabriel not to be traded. Because if we see Andrew Berry bring in another quarterback, I think that's a red flag that Dylan Gabriel will get traded. But if Watson goes down, then you would only have Shedeur, Dylan, and Tyler Green. So they got to have a legitimate number 2 quarterback if Watson ain't around. What are your thoughts on that?
No, they do got to have a legitimate quarterback, right? Yeah.
That's why I think they may hold on to him.
Yeah, somebody just for the cleanup duty sometimes, yeah. But to me, I don't know why this intrigues me so much, this particular part, man. If you're going to give somebody some, give them the money for it. Now, I remember Cam Newton talking about he gave the guy that was when he got drafted, the guy that was there, he gave him the money for it. But it was some particular thing that happened where Cam was like, but he made sure he never seen the field because it was something that they got into it about. Oh, he made him pay like $1 million or something crazy
for the jersey.
Yeah, it was like Cam came in, straight off, and whoever it was that was starting in or something, man, I forget how it went, but that's how it went. And Cam's he took it to heart because he talked about it on his podcast. He said, "Man, I made sure that he never hit the field again because it was the principle of it, and it was too much money, but he wanted that number." But this intrigues me, man.
Well, people want to say is the people that are disrespecting Dylan Gabriel is not Verse. It's the organization. It's the organization. Imagine you out in the field warming up and Verse coming in with your number. How it made Dylan Gabriel feel, and then what was the players thinking? Damn, no respect. Rodney Dangerfield.
I'm just play a couple more seconds of this real quick.
TJ,
Never. Let me tell you why I'm not paying. His ass might not be on the team.
And if I'm not going to be on the team, let's just wait till the end of camp.
Which is, I think, in part why they're waiting it out.
And so, because it's never been done that way. It's always been done. You got my number. I come into the team. You may get released, but I'm going to just pay you for the number.
Now, I watched this, and it was some incident that happened. He talked about it. TJ Houshmandzadeh talked about it. It was an incident that happened, and the guy, he said he knew a guy. He told him to pay the guy for the jersey or something like that. I think he said. Do you remember him talking about that?
No, I don't remember. Not off the top of my head.
He was on this show. It was coming up. Let me just bring it up. It was some incident I thought was very.
But you know what? Brown's always gonna be Browning. So what?
Like they're gonna be doing their thing.
What?
But
what?
This is what happened. TJ told the guy to get the money. It was $100,000. He told him to get the money. The dude was gonna give him and the guy got cut 3 weeks later, and he didn't get the money.
He got compensated.
He never got compensated because he didn't take.
Oh, the guy didn't pay him. Oh, that's fine.
Well, no, the guy offered him the money, but he wouldn't take it.
Oh, I bet he wish he would have took it after he got cut.
That's what they were saying. So this is one of his points that he made, which is crazy. I'm like, that is nuts, man. But no, that's some incidences that, man, I thought was crazy. But as far as like Dylan Gabriel being disrespected, hey, man, I don't feel like it. If Shedeur, y'all don't feel that Shedeur was being disrespected, then Dylan Gabriel ain't being disrespected. That's the way that was last year when we were trying to figure out what the hell was going on. Was it a conspiracy? Was it something going on? Or we just crazy? Then you got the stats right here that just tell you everything we need to know. And if you can't see that, that is crazy. He got better numbers than all
I
these.
dropped that on your Reese this morning. I said, this is going to blow you away. Look at this.
Look at this.
One quarterback, not one, coming out.
Senior year and junior year.
But ain't nobody, I bet you G. Bush, if he catches, he going to use it. He going to.
Yeah.
Now, one quarterback coming out is better than Shedeur Sanders.
Hey, rock him.
Boy, the first words that come to my mouth concerning Dylan Gabriel, it is what it is.
Hey, put 7 brothers,
Next.
put them in a line, put 7 more brothers to think they can rhyme. Rakim, baby. That's 21. 8 up at the same time.
Dollar Bill said the best time to trade Watson is now for another vet. They got too much of a cap hit getting rid of Watson. You know, because even if they got rid of Watson, just like they got rid of, who's my man down there with the Raiders? Been getting the bag for years. Kirk Cousins.
Oh, Cousins. Yeah.
Tua, Kyler Murray. Yeah, those teams cut ties with all the mega contracts, but the previous team is stuck with that money. So I can only see Haslam letting Watson go somewhere if another team would agree to take maybe like 1/3 of what they owe them. You know what I'm saying? And try to get some compensation back off of what they still owe Watson. Because Watson, even when he ain't on the team next year, they still owe him for the next 2 years.
Yeah, there's this clip right here for the no-fly zone. Did you want to put that up?
Yeah, we can throw this up. So with the trading of Myles Garrett, y'all, with the trading of Myles Garrett, do you think that Jimmy Haslam and Andrew Berry, and I don't believe they should do it, because these are some facts right here. Denzel Ward, if you ain't know he was this good, the young man's good.
No-fly zone, most career passes defended among active players. Jalen Ramsey, 116, Harrison Smith, 106, and Denzel Ward at 104, tied with Marlon Humphrey. The boy's a beast.
The boy's a beast. And then if they was to get, I know the Browns is going young, and I'm telling you, y'all, even with Myles gone, no, I'm not saying Jared Verse, Mr. V8 is anywhere near the player of Myles Garrett, but he's up and coming, and he a bad man. But I was telling you, Reese, before we came on here, y'all ain't deep with y'all, with the cornerbacks. Y'all ain't deep.
Yeah, we got Campbell on the other side. No, we're not deep at all with that. I'm a little nervous about that. Every year I get nervous about that with Denzel and them concussions, man. He pretty much everything else goes well, but those concussions. But he has kind of got away from that a little bit. So I don't know if what Jim Schwartz was owning when he was here big time, telling him how to stop leading with his head, stop, doing that type of stuff, and he's doing better. So he hasn't had. Did he even have a concussion last year? I don't even know.
I know he was out 2 games, but I don't think it was because of a concussion.
Yeah,
I think he pulled a muscle or something.
Because he was on a rapid pace to be pretty much, out of the league, man. If he continued to get them concussions,
But that was earlier on in his career. I do recall that Denzel Ward wanted to come back for a particular game, and then Kevin Stefanski wouldn't allow him to play. That was another part of sabotage of last year. He was ready to play. He said he was going to play in a after practice interview, and then Kevin Stefanski kept him out the game when the game came up. And then when they interviewed Ward, he said, I was ready to play, but I was told I can't play till next week.
Right. So you got Tyson Campbell on the right corner and Hickman at free safety and Delpit at strong safety. And, got Denzel at the left corner. So, with that, we nice, but the backups is for Denzel is Anthony Kendall, Nate Evans.
Harden. Ain't Harden one?
Yeah, I think Harden.
Ross sucks. I don't like our cornerbacks. I'm looking forward to torching y'all when I see him in person. I'm just letting you know that up front, Reese. I threw a jab in there. You got some good comments in the chat. Hey, how bad is it going? Have you ever seen any black and yellow in the dog pound section?
Hey, you know what? You probably never seen that movie. You know Steve Martin?
Yeah, I know Steve Martin.
You know, see that movie with Queen Latifah and them, and they was rocking him out and about to throw him because he says that's gonna be you. They're gonna be carrying you, and then they're just gonna throw you into on the field.
Boy.
Gail Billups said,
I'm gonna be in the danger zone that night, buddy.
Gail Billups said,
like,
my question.
They're gonna be like, who? I'm gonna tell them I got post-traumatic syndrome up there in the dog pound with my stealing gear.
You put your,
you should put some Stevie.
What you do is put some Stevie Wonder glasses on, and a cane.
You crazy, bro. Hey, read these comments in the chat.
Okay, my question is, why did he change his number 5 jersey? Because
he did it last year, but I don't know why he changed. Did he wear that number 8 when he was at
college? Yep, I think it was the UCF. He wore number 8, and I believe he wore it at Oregon. I'm pretty sure, but I don't think he could get it last year because somebody else had it. I think, yeah.
And he can't go back to 5 this year because the Joker got it. Quincy Williams, one of the linebackers that came over from the Jets. So there's no way he can't even go back to number 5.
No, you can't. So it's either, I mean, like you say, JOK, who got hurt with the neck injury, that number 6 that he got, they probably gonna give him that because
JOK just got to get it okay to it.
Yeah, because he.
Hey, and another thing, DG ain't got that type of money to be giving the money to be paying for a jersey number. It ain't like he got some massive. He ain't got a lot of money.
No, he don't.
And his social media, she's been quiet, but she probably spent up 2/3 of what he had.
Right.
Plus, you got to take the taxes out of it.
Let's see, we got Kenneth Anderson. What's up, Kenneth? Browns hoping the team will need a QB due to injury and ship Watson. Oh yeah, for sure. That's what they're looking for. That's what they're looking for, man. They I don't know if they're looking for the injury, but they trying to figure out a way to be able to get rid of Watson. I believe so, because that's why they're putting him out there so much. And I think they were putting him out there so much to the point where it was like, we gotta start talking about, what Shador's doing right here now, because and even it's out. So they talking about neck and neck and all this different stuff, man. I don't know what to think. We not there. We not seeing every rep. We got to go by what, Grossi, MKC is saying, or Daniel Fusi, he give us our, that's the best person to trust right now, and he only been here since 2024, he said, I think it was. So, yeah. But
we don't know what, Big Brother Mo, we don't know what DG's number is yet. We do not know.
Yeah. But yeah, we just wanted to come on, you guys, for a quick minute before the mini camp tomorrow. And
they're not supposed to get on the field till listening to Tony Grossi earlier on ESPN Cleveland. They're not supposed to take the field until 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. He did say that he thinks that they're going to hear from Deshaun Watson tomorrow. I don't think we're going to hear from Deshaun Watson until the regular training camp.
Yeah, he said tomorrow, didn't he? He shows
he did say that. He said he thinks they're going to hear from Watson tomorrow. I think they're going to wait till training camp.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so that's all we got, you guys. We appreciate y'all tapping in for this update.
Oh yeah, and then we got this last little thing up at first. Says, do you agree with the Browns fans? Shador Sanders, the people's choice. Want to win? Put 2 in. I did a live community post. I believe over 100 people responded to it. And in the post, it says in my community post on my channel, it says if you had to pick between one quarterback to throw over 70 yards for a TD to save your life, which one would you pick? And out of all the responses, only 3 people chose Deshaun Watson. Yep. So the fan favorite is Shedeur Sanders. The question is, what is the Browns organization? They're in a dilemma. What are they going to do? I know Haslam want to help Watson out, give him an opportunity to show what he got. But at the same time, billionaires don't think like us.
Right.
It's kind of, to me, I think it's in a way kind of good for the first 2 games to be away, because if the first game was in Cleveland and they trotted Watson out there on the first game, we thought we heard some boos when Dylan Gabriel came on the field. I truly believe that stadium would have cracked and crumbled from all the boos, which would tore up. You know, the last thought process that Watson got in his mind is when he got hurt, how he got booed, which was a terrible thing. Yeah, how he got booed off the field and was injured. And just imagine how you think you mentally got over it. You ready to get out on the field, and then you know how sometimes things traumatize you in your life, and then you don't know. Like, I'll check this out. Check this out. I remember being down here in Atlanta some years back, and it was a bad snowstorm, and I was having to pick up somebody to try to help them to get them to work, trying to do a good gesture. Going around the bend, and this car came flying around me, and then the car hydroplaned and was spinning, and then I was spinning, trying not to hit that car. You know, only, you know, messed up my left rear bumper tail light. No injury. I was good. Was able to drive off and get, you know, where I had to get to. Wow. But then every time for like 2 months when I would drive past that same area, man, I would get anxiety remembering the car spinning. Like, damn, I'm about to get smashed into this wall. Is anybody else going to hit me? The first time Deshaun Watson hears them boos, it's going to mentally affect him. It's going to mentally affect him. Ain't nobody Superman to be able to block that stuff out.
He already had to get over that stuff with, you know, the issues he had with those lawsuits, and then he got to get over that with the fans and trying to. That's the main reason why they haven't had him out there talking, because
they ain't ready for the backlash.
Right.
It's a PR nightmare.
Right, exactly. So they trying to figure that out on the fly right now. So, but well, all right, you guys, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, and make sure y'all join the stream tomorrow, and y'all have a great day. We out.
Peace. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe. See you when we see you.
Among the Cleveland Browns. If the Browns were to win this game at home.